All right, we're getting close. We're getting close. All right, so I cleaned up some stuff and got this in here. This has been really a pain. Like the V-band clamps and stuff on the turbo in the back were really hard to do. And then the downpipe was hard to hold up in place while I put the clamp on there. That was kind of difficult. I cleaned this thing really, it was bad. I scrubbed it with a wire brush in a pan full of water. So right now we're just buttoning up the little stuff. We get the boots down. We're gonna get the charge pipe over here. I'm gonna try and clean the oil out of the thing on it. And then I gotta go get the other charge pipe. And all this stuff, like I was saying before in the other video, everything touches. This is terrible. So I think it might be time to send this thing down the road. Once I get all the leaks fixed, then I can get my money out of it. So I got too much stuff going on right now. I need a reliable vehicle. I need to move and a bunch of other stuff. So that's why, if I can't, I'm going to try and get everything addressed on this so that it's as much roadworthy as possible. So I'll be back when I get some more stuff buttoned up. All right, we got that far with it. And also I ran into a problem over here. Like I said, this thing just looks like a shitty ass motor swap. So the dipstick, I had to adjust it. I had to adjust this. I'm hoping that ain't gonna freaking pop off. But this boot down here and down there, you can see where this was. So this thing was sitting here rubbing on the dipstick, which happened on the other side, and that one got a hole in it. So I think we got all our stuff hooked up over here. We just gotta get that one. So for the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get that in there, and then I'm gonna get the other charge pipe in there. All right, the clamp wanted to kind of slip right here. I might have a problem. You see it moved. I might have to readjust it. Look okay down there. See right here, one of these lines ran right into the fucking thing at one point in time, and that was the one that had to weld. Dirty aluminum is really hard to weld. So we're getting there. All right. So got that in there. I don't think I missed anything. Back in the day, they used to have a hose that went through there on the industrial motors. This is actually a clamp. It would clamp around the fucking hose. It's crazy. Anyway, it sure looks a lot cleaner, that's for sure. But how long will it stay that clean? I mean, I tried my best to clean what I could, you know. I didn't rush into this thing. So I didn't really deal with anything in the valley or anything like that, or scraping the dirt cookies out of it, and I did lose one of these bolts trying to get that back exhaust manifold done. And I do believe that I may have forgot about something really important, which is the back V-band clamp. So I got to get in there. Yeah, I was just looking at it and like, it's hanging out pretty far. If you see how far it is, yeah. I don't think I loosened it. In fact, I remember now I had to tighten it with a ratchet. Oh, we'll know when it leaks. So I guess all I got left really is clear everything out of here, make sure nothing's in the way, hook the batteries back up. I think I see like a coolant problem again with this thing. It's just one thing after another. I'm just really, yeah, it overflowed or something. You know, these tanks suck. These caps suck. You see, this tank's only a couple years old and it's already stress cracked everywhere. So, not sure what's up with that right there. I think I might need to adjust that later. In the meantime, though, yeah, it looks like the clamp is like way further back than it needs to be. So I'm not sure. I might be able to get a little more gap out of this thing, but as long as it doesn't pop off, which I have had them do before, and it's no fun because the truck's hard to drive. But anyway, let's get this battery hooked up and see what we get. Okay, guys, so let's see. Let's see if we have leaks. All right, batteries are hooked up. I don't see any mistakes, but that don't mean nothing. Okay, so we got that. We didn't plug in the turbo pedestal EBPV because it's not hooked up, and I don't want it cycling. I've been using these things lately. I put all my tools in them. I don't want it cycling. I also removed all this because I had to get in here, and this is broken now. I don't know where you find one of these. It'd be nice if they sold them. This one's been cracked like that for a little while, but I had to remove the jack stuff because I was having to climb up in here. So I think we got everything. Yeah, I think we do. Let's go ahead and start it. See, that's a puddle that was leaving. Oh, that was from the other truck, actually. One of these. You can see it's leaking pretty bad. So hopefully it doesn't leak anymore. But I've been doing this a long time. And you never know what the hell's gonna happen. Alright. Let's get my flashlight off. Hopefully the battery's good. I don't think I left it on drawing or anything because it's been disconnected for a while. So the truck's been down for about 24 hours and some change. Okay, make sure. Turn off all the air. I like to cycle the key a couple of times. Give the glow plugs a chance to do their damn thing. Alright. I was sitting there thinking I was in the other truck. I went to go push the clutch in. And now we just wait and see if we have any leaks. Probably gonna have a little bit of dribbling for a while. There's still shit in the galley. What I'm concerned about is that fuel line back there like that. I'm wondering if that thing has been maybe possibly leaking the whole entire time. So anyway, I'm probably not gonna sit here too long and film this because it's going to be a while before I know what's going on with it. I'm probably running around the block.